Hi, my glowing angels. Welcome back to my channel. If you are seeing this message is meant for you. And this is from you, your highest self, your inner child, your shadow self, your intuition, and your spirit team. So let's see what message they have for you today. This is the mirror mantra deck. What messages do you have for the collective? Please take what resonates. This is for the collective and everyone who is watching this. So there's different energies in this video. If you want a personal message from your highest self, the information will be in the description. Spirit team, okay, thank you. Are there any messages you have left for the collective spirit? Connect to the people who are watching this. What messages do you have for yourself? Thank you. I am more than my appearance. I am a vibrant soul. I am grateful for my body's wisdom and intuition. I choose to focus on what my body can do and not how it looks. Confidence and self-love radiates from within me. What does your inner child want you to know? Inner child of the collective, what messages do you have for yourself? Please and thank you. What messages do you have for yourself? Inner child of the collective, what messages do you want to let yourself, what do you want to tell yourself? Inner child of the collective, any messages for yourself? I know it's kind of crazy. Inner child, any messages? Thank you. Any other messages? Nope, that's all. Okay, so reflection. Your light self wants you to see insight, understand, and clarity. The shadow self is haste, superficiality, and ignorance. Take time to reflect on your journey. Insight comes from within. Surrender. Your light self wants peace, acceptance, and to release. Your shadow self wants to control, resistance, and fear. Let go and surrender to the flow of life. Trust the process. Adaptability. Your light self wants you to stay flexible, resilient, and growth. Your shadow self is rigid, stubbornness, and resistant. Be adaptable and flexible. Change is constant. Yeah, nothing stays the same forever. So change is the only thing that keeps changing. Playfulness. Your light self wants you to feel joy, freedom, spontaneity. Sorry, I know I'm saying it weird. Your shadow self is feeling seriousness, rigidness, and boredom. Embrace your inner child. Play and have fun. Do what brings you joy. Like, life is too short to just have things one way, and like, too much of a good thing is a bad thing, so just have a good balance in your life. What does your intuition want you to know? Intuitions of the collective, what messages do you want to tell yourself? Are there any other messages? Thank you. Divine timing. Everything unfolds in its time. Trust the universe timing. Deep reflection. You got that twice. Through deep reflection, profound intuitive insight emerges. Yeah, when we stop seeking validations or other people's opinions and believing what other people think about how they see us, let's do an introspection and take a look into your own life. How do you feel about yourself? What do you think about yourself? What do you need to improve on? What do you like about yourself? Like, introspection is very necessary to be aware of all that surrounds you. Ancient knowing. Tap into the wisdom of the ancients. Their knowledge guides you now. Vibrational alignment. When you align with the universe, your intuition becomes stronger. Cosmic awareness. The cosmos speaks through your intuition. Stay open to the messages. What does your shadow self want you to know? Shadow self of the collective, what messages do you want to tell yourself? Shadow self of the collective, for the people who are watching this, what messages do you need to let yourself know? Are there any other messages? Okay. So your shadow self wants you to know that there's addiction, compulsive need despite negative consequences. Get support and therapy, healing, liberation, and support. When we're addicted to other sources, drinking, smoking, other stuff, you're avoiding something, right? You're trying to seek pleasure from other sources that aren't really good for you. So like, if this is like a cry for help, when we do things that are wrong. I'm not judging, okay? I've been there, I've done it. So there's no judgment here. It's just a wake-up call, because people in your life care. That's why they tell you, oh, you're doing this or doing this. For me, it was overeating. I ate more than I should, and people would tell me, go work out, don't eat too much. Like, they cared, but they did it in a way that it just hurt me more. So it's just like, my addiction was food. And then when I learned to acknowledge it, to accept it for what it is, and like heal myself with self-love and acceptance and self-care, now that I'm working out for myself, not to be pretty or fit or whatever, it's just for my health, to feel better, to be in less pain. So whatever you're addicted to, there's a reason why you're avoiding a certain pain, trauma, or fear, something that happened that made you want to do other things, but it's just causing you more problems. So find the source of why you drink or why you smoke or why, whatever the case, okay? Shame and guilt. Feel them without judgment. Mistakes do not define your worth. Compassion and acceptance. Yeah, like I'm saying, when you're doing this, you feel this, right? You feel shame, you feel guilt. When you say things out of anger, hurtfulness, like that instant regret happens. And you don't know why. You don't know why you do the things you do. Well, here's a question. Do some journaling. Write down, why do you think you do what you do? What are your triggers that make you feel that you need to go drinking or smoking? Like, once in a while it's fine. Not for smoking though. Like drinking, okay. Smoking, I really think that's a bad habit, but that's just me personally. I'm no judgment. Again, like, it's your life, do what you need to do. I think smoking, like the breathing in and out, try doing that without a cigarette for a few times and see how that like you will get the same effect without the negative, nicotine, the addictiveness. Stubborn. It can denote perseverance. Okay. It can denote perseverance, but it can also hinder progress. Flexibility, resolve, and growth. Yeah, when we think we know everything, it stops us from learning anything more. Learn to just breathe and like stop being such a hard head and like listen to other people. You're not perfect. No one is. So just have a better understanding of other people and yourself. What does your future higher self want you to know? This is for the collective, future higher self of the collective. What messages do you want to tell yourself? Are there any other messages? Thank you. When you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force of good. To rise, you must let go of fear. There's two ways of seeing fear: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. What are you running from? One way or another, it'll catch up to you. This is the Angel Whispering deck. What messages does your angels, guardian angels, spirit team wants you to know? What messages do you want the collective to know, please? And thank you. Reflection. When you allow time for reflection, you allow yourself to see where inner shifts are needed. It is time for you to look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me, or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and readjust. Affirmation. As I refocus on what serves my highest good, I feel myself shift into my highest self. This is Path of Light. What messages does your spirit team have for you? Are there any messages from... this one. Any other messages that you would like to tell the collective universe? Thank you. Desperation. Desperation. I don't think I'm saying it right. Take one step at a time, focusing on the present moment. I release all doubts and fear, allowing peace to flow into my life as I trust the journey and embrace calm. I think I'm really sorry. I can't read. I'm sorry. Unflinching. I am steadfast in the face of fear, calmly accepting life challenges. I remain unwaveringly. My thoughts are gentle, and I approach each situation with inner peace and resolve. This is so true. When you do things out of fear, out of survival mode, it often doesn't end well. When you have a clear mind, heart, soul, and you listen to your intuition, it'll guide you to the right place. If not, it'll just redirect you and guide you to the right path. Confess to the universe. I am discovering my true worth and embracing my potential with confidence. I openly express my thoughts and intention to the universe, trusting that it hears and supports my journey. This is the empowering messages deck, what messages do you want the collective to know? If you can see, they just fly out, which I love. Are there any messages that you have for the collective? Please and thank you, spirit team of the collective. Okay. Receive. Let yourself take it all in. Allow your heart to receive love and praise from others. Permit yourself to accept gifts and compliments with humility and grace. When I was losing weight, when people were telling me to, and people were saying, "Oh, you look good. You look, whatever." I self-sabotage because it was so foreign to me. Now that I've learned to love myself, I just say thank you. I work hard, like learning to accept. I give love so freely and so willingly, and not used to receiving kindness or love or support. So it is kind of like weird to me, but I'm learning to be like, I deserve love. I am okay to feel love and am deserving of goodness, Space. Rest and take a time out. Give yourself some space and time to process the things that have happened in your life. Space gives perspective and clarity. Time heals. Yeah. You know how we replay the same story over and over and over again? If we take ourselves out of it and just look at it as if it was somebody else, what can we learn from it, Choice. Choose your own adventure. You always have choice when deciding how to respond to a situation. Choose well. Use your courage and wisdom serves the greater good. I always choose to be kind. There's so many negativity in the world. There's no need to add on to that. I choose to be kind, to be helpful, to be thoughtful, to be caring, because that's just who I am. And it's just be who you want in the world. The Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson, is a good song to listen to. Patterns. Be your own witness. Notice situations that are repeating themselves in your life, releasing any beliefs about your past so that you can see the present more clearly. Yeah, my patterns in the past was depression. It was clouded with fear, anxiety, self-doubt, self-loathingness, all the negative stuff, right? That's all I felt for 37 plus years. Well, not when I'm a kid, maybe like 25 plus years that I felt sadness. When I've learned to accept things weren't my fault, that I was deserving of love, but the people around me didn't know how to show it to me, that when the hero that I wanted and needed wasn't coming to save me, I saved myself. And you can do the same. Hope. Better days are ahead. Don't give up. This card is a sign that your wish and prayers are being heard. You have not been forgotten or abandoned. Things will get better. The storm doesn't last forever. A new brighter day will come. Cry, let it out, feel the way you feel, acknowledge what it is that's hurting you, and then move on. Let it go. Do not carry that extra weight on your back along with all the other stuff from the past. Comfort. Show yourself some love. Be kind to yourself. A part of you needs comforting right now. Whatever unease you are feeling, it's okay to drop expectation and seek solace. Give yourself a hug. Hug yourself super tight. Pretend that I'm hugging you. You are safe. You are wanted. You are acknowledged by me. You need to acknowledge yourself for yourself. I've always been unseen, unheard, unacknowledged, unaccepted. I've been like hurt for so many years. And now that I've done the opposite, I'm writing a book, a story of my life, and a guideline to finding who you are. Also, being a life coach, being a tarot and oracle reader, being able to speak to spirit and do auto writing, all the gifts that I have, I'm able to see when someone is sad because I experience it. I have a gift to make others happy because I don't want people to feel the pain that I have. I have other gifts that I just naturally have that I was unaware of, and my spirit team is guiding me, is teaching me lesson, is teaching me how to be the best person I can be. And it's okay to let your guard down. It's okay to be vulnerable and speak your truth. It's not for them or other people in your life. It's for you, so that you use your voice. You are standing up for yourself. And like in the past, I was scared to do that. I was scared, so I stayed quiet. I stayed unknown. I was a good girl. Not really. I was really bad when I was younger. But like I just kept quiet. Now I'm using my voice. I'm not scared to say how I feel. I don't If what I say offends you, I don't mean it in that way. But if it does, why does it offend you? What did I say makes you offended? Because that wasn't my intention. That's something you put on yourself. Okay, take ownership of your actions, your emotions, and why you feel the way that you do. Clearing. Debunk your life. Make room for what you want in life. Clear your space. Detox relationships. Let go of what does not serve you, both physically and mentally. What is draining your life right now? What is sucking out your energy? Your body knows when you feel safe around somebody, when you feel joy with somebody, or when you feel misunderstood. Your body knows. And like for your room, declutter. Pick 3 piles. Things you want to keep, things you want to throw away, and things you want to give away. Just ask yourself, am I using this? Do I need this? Will somebody else like this? Just clear your mind, your space, and see what good things will come your way. This is the law of attraction. What is coming into your life? What messages do you need to hear? Thank you. Are there any messages? No. Okay. Balance. True power comes from harmony, aligned mind, body, and soul for ultimate well-being. Adjust your energy brings balance into your daily routine and relationships. Yeah. You can't have all good or all bad. There needs to be a balance in life. When your inner child is like your all the good, the positive, the pure joy and everything. And then your shadow self is like the anger, the negativity, all the bad things you think is within yourself. But when you combine them two, they become your highest self. When you accept both of them, acknowledge them, love them for what they do, like you become your highest self. Flow. Alignment brings ease when you surrender resistance. Moves effortlessly. Allow life to unfold without forcing outcomes. Flow. Following the path of least resistance. Let it go, let it flow, and just deal with it. Whatever life comes to you, have a better mindset of dealing with it. Instead of running from life's problems, acknowledge it, like you get a bill from a ticket or whatever, I don't know. But acknowledge it, it sucks, move on. The more you dwell on it, the more negative things comes to your way. The law of attraction, The Secret, it's a book. Forgot who it's by, but it's just like bring more positivity in your life and you'll get more positive. Bring more negative, think more negative, the more negative things come into your life, you know. Adaptability, flexibility is key to success. Adjust your approach without losing sight of your goals. Stay open to change today. Shift your methods of needs, but stay committed to the vision. Stillness. In stillness, you align with clarity. Quiet the mind to hear the wisdom within. Take a moment today to pause, breathe deeply, and listen to your inner knowing. Simplicity. Let go of excuses. Letting go of excuses creates space for what truly matters. Declutter one's area in your life today, physically and mentally or emotionally. You got this twice. There's a lot of stuff in your mind, in your head, or in your surrounding that's just like when you clean up your room, like you just feel better. And then when you write down your thoughts, instead of it all jumbled in your head, it's clear on the page and you can focus on what you need. Resolve. When you fully commit to your path, the universe aligns to support you. Make a firm decision today. Remove hesitation and step forward completely with conviction, I guess. With complete conviction. This is the basic tarot deck. What messages do you have for the collective? Spirit team of the collective, what messages do you need to hear? What messages do you need to hear? What messages do they need to hear? What messages does the collective need to hear today? Are there any other messages? Okay. No other messages. So I will read them. Oh, look, you got 6-6. In wands. I'll save the best for last. I can read them both ways because it was sideways. It came out like even. So I'll do the negative and then the positive. This is the 6 of Pentacles. Abuse of generosity, debts, power, dynamic, fake charity, selfishness, poor financial decision. So this is for the collective. Please take what resonates. So 6 of Pentacles, generosity, share the wealth, giving and receiving prosperity, financial support, and stability. This is the 6 of Wands, failure, lack of recognition, no reward, lack of achievement, fall from grace, disappointment. And then the opposite, the positive, 6 of Wands is success, victory, achievement, pride, recognition, improvement, reward, praise, and acclaim. So take what resonates. It was even, so it depends on who's watching this. But like, you are in control of your life. If you don't like how things are going, change it for the positive. Let's do the negative first. Haste, impatient, impulsive, restlessness, unreliable, distracted, easily tricked, lack of direction, and pessimist. imagination, inspiration, exploration, extrovert, fresh ideas, eye opener, cheerfulness, energetic. Unhealthy relationship. This is the 10 of Cups. Unhealthy relationship, broken family, domestic conflict, separation, broken marriage, dispute, hopelessness. If you are feeling this way, you can change it. If you don't, what you are not changing, you are choosing. 10 of Cups, domestic harmony, family reunion, contentment, celebration, peacefulness, coexisting, emotional stability, and security. This is a wonderful card. I'm like, everybody would want this, like what happened in your life in the past is in the past. If you let it dictate your future, then it will. You are right. Whatever you are thinking, you are right. Either it's positive, negative, you're right. So why not change the way you think to positive so you can bring more positive into your life? Because if you think you can't do it, well, okay, then you can't do it. But if you say, okay, I can do it, I will do it, then you will. It's like life is so easy, but we just insist on making it complicated with putting extra shit that doesn't need to be there. um, I hope you enjoy your reading. If you want a personal reading, please take a look at the description. And like these are timeless readings. When you see it, it is meant for you, and they're from your highest self, your inner child, your shadow self. So these are messages from you to you. Thank you, my glowing angels. Keep glowing.